You have to see, talk about traffic.
You know, we've been having record cold here, but if you think it's cold here, at least you're not dealing with this. Take a look at some of this video in Buffalo. Folks trying to shovel out of the mess. 2 feet of snow so far. Could be up to 6 feet by the time we get through the next couple of days.
Is that lake effect snow?
Lake effect snow. So, you know, we had this big cold outbreak. All that Arctic air just continues to constantly push over the lakes. And so Buffalo is just one of the areas getting pounded by the snow. So it could be worse. Travel bans have been in effect. Take a look at this picture that I have. A friend of mine just posted this on Facebook. Can you imagine trying to drive through that?
Wow.
Amazing. So, yeah, up to 6 feet. They're only at a couple of feet, although that looks like it might be more than 2 feet there. So they are just getting pounded over that way. That's courtesy of the New York State Police, one of the main throughways up that way, just south of Buffalo. So it is cold out there. The cold just inundating a lot of the country, and we still can't seem to shake it, especially through the gorge and across much of central and eastern Oregon. But the cold air is going to retreat. It may take a little while. It's going to slowly do it over the next couple of days. Take a look at Thursday, and you can see where the colder air, the real cold stuff, starts to back off. It is still going to be pouring down, though, across parts of north central portions of the country. And then as we head towards the end of the week and weekend, we'll slowly see that again continue to migrate away from us and back to the east. In fact, by next Tuesday, Wednesday, there's actually a sign that we could be warming things up as we start to get high pressure building on in. And that's really going to get rid of a lot of this cold air that we have just been having to deal with for the past few days, but it kind of gets in the holiday season, right? Take a look at Bend, and you can see the roads here, still a lot of snow and icy conditions on the road. You actually made it above freezing today, so it melted and it's going to refreeze as temperatures drop, so that will make things very tricky there. Many areas still across central and eastern Oregon unable to get above freezing. That goes for areas across the gorge too. High temperatures today, 24 at the Dalles, only 18 in Pendleton. Bend made it to 39, so we're starting to get a little bit better up that way. Hood River struggled to get above freezing today too, and so when this next system moves in, it's going to be areas through the gorge that we're going to have to keep a close eye on what happens first, because we could potentially see what will be rain for all of us change over into freezing rain and a little bit of sleet up that way. Highs today, 43 in Portland, still below average for us and a little bit cooler than yesterday thanks to the clouds rolling in. And then the temperatures are dropping. We're at 38 now in Portland, 41 in Salem, for 23 right now in Hood River, and already down into the teens in Madras. So it's going to be another cold night, but you'll notice the temperature is not as cold tonight, and that will be the trend for the next few nights as well. So 38 will dip down through the mid-30s as we head towards midnight, but staying mainly in the upper 30s for the next few hours. The cloud cover will make it a little bit slower to go away. Satellite radar composite here, and you can see where all the cloud cover's pushing in. Radar picking up on a few spotty showers. A lot of that actually not even making it to the ground. In fact, most of the day tomorrow for most of us will be dry. The system's going to move in from southwest to northeast, so it won't really be until sunset that we start to see the rain develop and push into Portland and northern portions of the Willamette Valley. So fast forwarding this is 3 p.m. tomorrow, and you can see the rain a little bit more steady, starting to develop around the lunch hour down across southern portions of coastal areas, southern Willamette Valley, and then as we get closer to 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll start to see that light rain push into Portland too. Cascades will get it. You'll have to get above 5,000 feet, maybe even a little higher to get that to change over into snow. But then overnight, tomorrow night, we'll have to watch what happens to the gorge. It doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot in the way of accumulation, so just light rain out this system. The next system Friday will bring us more, but at that point we'll warm things up through the gorge, so we shouldn't have to worry about that winter mix there. Coastal areas, mid-50s for tomorrow. Rain developing. I-5 rain develops first for Corvallis and then last for Kelso. Central and east, rain develops in the afternoon. Cascades in the gorge, temperatures in the 30s, high elevation snow. So the ski resorts will try to get some, at least towards the top of the resorts anyway. And then the rain develops, it sticks around, and it warms us up. Highs in the 50s, lows in the low 40s. And really, again, as we look towards midweek, which is almost Thanksgiving, it could be a warm one for us.
Wow.
So something to, you know, that figures, right?
Even tomorrow's temperature is going to seem warm compared to what we've had over this last week.
Especially at night, because we're just not going to be dipping down so low. You'll notice a big difference there.
The nights are brutal. Coming up on KOIN.